In the American Red Cross, when there is a national disaster, there are different categories and subcategories. I was in mass care and sheltering. So that means I work at the client shelters, which are usually high schools or churches or hospitals. We take care of the clients. We provide food, mental health, and any moral support that they might need. Running the shelter, pretty much.
This particular assignment, I was going out as a supervisor for the mental health role. My team, or the folks that accompany us as part of the mental health activity, try to help those people begin the process of putting their lives back together again from the emotional aspect.
I had volunteered to drive one of the emergency response vehicles in Irv. If necessary, I was told, don't worry about it, we've already got 2 people from Cincinnati that are signed up to do it. I said, that's great. And then on Saturday about 2:30 or 3 o'clock, they called and said, can you go? I said, yeah. They said, can you go in 2 hours? And oh, by the way, you'll have to drive to Dayton and pick up the partner that's going with you, Lynn. I said, that's fine.
Within 2 hours, Cliff was there with the truck. So basically, you know, you have a very short time to go. And you jump in the truck with a stranger and you go. Well, as IRV drivers, we were primarily there to pick up food from the kitchen, deliver it to a location, or do mobile feeding, which is where we hand the food out the window of the truck. Sometimes the IRVs are used to carry supplies, cleaning supplies, bulk distribution, but we were always handling food on this deployment. When we drove in, it looked like a disaster. All of their possessions from their homes were sitting by the curb, waiting for the pickup. The first lady that came to the truck explained to me that part of the reason the clients were clients is because some of them did not know they were supposed to evacuate. They either didn't have their television on. She said, I didn't have my television on all weekend. By the time I saw it, all I had time to do was get my important papers and my credit cards and leave.
I don't know how many people were affected, but it was just complete devastation. I mean, when I was on Staten Island, we stayed on a military ship off the coast because there was nowhere we could stay on the island. It was so completely destroyed. You know, people don't realize that we're going into the same situation as the clients. You know, no water, sometimes no shelter, very, very cold weather conditions, rain, you know, dealing with the physical destruction and not being able to get places, getting around.
2 weeks there serving food. We received more God bless yous. Thank you for being here. What would we do without the Red Cross? That's the payoff for the whole thing.
I truly believe that my life changed more in those 2 weeks than in the last 2 years. From all the people that I met who were share their stories with me, to working with my team whose support got me through the whole experience, and to witnessing the devastation and what Mother Nature is capable of. That none of us are exempt, and disasters don't play favorites. And what amazed me the most was these people were so open to talking about their experiences, and I realized that I don't think it was as much of because it was me, the person I am, but because of the patch on my vest. People trust the Red Cross, and that was a great responsibility to feel, and it made all of us rise to the occasion and try and do what we could to contribute.
People say, why did you do this? And the question is, if I don't do it, who will? If we don't do it when they call, when will we go?